Welcome back to another video in the Queensland series. We've made it to Cairns, and in this episode we'll be checking out the best things to do in the region, including Behana Gorge, Millaa Millaa Falls, the Great Barrier Reef and Kuranda Village. So we're starting the Behana Gorge walk, 3.5 k's out to Clamshell Falls. We're running. Oh, we're running. Who's this? So, it's very humid today. Behana Gorge is a half-hour drive south from Cairns. Water flows from the mountainous rainforest and cascades over granite and many stunning waterfalls. The best part about this walk is a cool, icy, dip in one of the many rock pools. After walking the undulating track in constant humidity, this is definitely welcome. I will admit that I was a little freaked out by my pool buddies. Yabbies, or freshwater crayfish, that took little curious nips at my toes with their tiny but diabolical looking claws.
This is our swimming hole today. Complete with yabbies. Oh, backing away.
Millaa Millaa Falls is my most recommended detour from the Bruce Highway. This is an almost perfect shaped waterfall and swimming hole. It's possible to reach the waterfall by walking around the edge, but not wanting to pick up any leeches, I decided to swim out. Spoiler alert, I still got a leech on the walk back to the car. Walking behind the waterfall was magical and an easy place to stay and hang out. Lake Eacham in the Atherton Tablelands is a day trip from Cairns via a windy mountain road. We stopped at the Lake Barrier Teahouse to try their famous scones, which were delicious. The family running the Teahouse are also incredibly friendly. The walk around Lake Eacham is 5 kilometres and takes about an hour. There is a freshwater crocodile that lives in the lake, and while we didn't spot it, we did see its little brother and its distant cousin.
Like actual rooster? Domestic rooster, not actual rooster.
It's still coming!
No Queensland holiday would be complete without a trip to the Great Barrier Reef. We took a day trip to one of the reef platforms and opted for the outer reef snorkel safari led by a marine biologist. There was such biodiversity in the marine life, and it was fascinating seeing how many paths evolution had taken in this one area. A personal highlight was seeing an unexpected school of squid. Cairns has a cable car that runs over the rainforest up to Kuranda Village. This is a great way to see the scale of the forest and get a look at the barren river. Waterfalls in this region are heavily influenced by rain, and wet season will always give a more impressive flow. Barren Falls, or Din Din in the local indigenous language, is no exception. A short distance from Kuranda Village is Rainforestation Nature Park, which features a range of Australian animals including a saltwater crocodile and a cassowary. Here we experienced the Army Duck Tour using an amphibious vehicle from World War II to explore the rainforest and learn about native flora. In Kuranda Village itself is the Australian Butterfly Sanctuary. Housing over 1,500 butterflies makes this the largest butterfly aviary in the southern hemisphere.
One on your head. Yeah, want to just come back?
While we specifically wanted to see the iridescent blue Ulysses butterflies, it was impressive nonetheless. And I have to say, I think we enjoyed it more than our daughter.
See that?
don't you?
I told you she was gonna throw a racket.
On the way back down, we got a bit closer to the action and took the Kuranda Scenic Railway, which included a stop at Barren Falls in all its wet season glory. Join me next week in the final episode of the series where we check out the Daintree Rainforest.